So I like take her by the shoulders and I shake her a little bit and I say, "You want this? Go upstairs and have a good time." And she says, "They're married and it's freaking me out." And I say, "Rachel, for the love of God, marriage was only invented as a way for landowning families to exchange livestock. You get up there and you fuck those people right now." So I just talk now. That's what this is. I'm Kevin. I like to tell stories. So this is the story about the time my roommate tried to have a threesome. She had just gotten out of a really bad relationship and had just lost her job. We're going to make up a name for her. Let's say her name is Rachel. And she decided that she wanted to be a unicorn. And if you don't know what a unicorn is, if you are a largely monogamous couple looking for a female third to bring in for a no strings attached threesome, the unicorn would be your third. And they call them unicorns because they don't exist and everyone wants one. So I know that this is a thing she's trying to do. She's like trolling OkCupid and whatever. I have a particularly rough day at work. Immediately after work, I go hit the bar and load up on cheap beer and really cheap, greasy food, as you do. Stumble home. I'm on the couch playing video games. I'm about to go to bed. In comes Rachel at like 11:30 on a Tuesday with a guy I don't recognize and a girl I don't recognize. And the dude has a pencil-thin mustache and sleeve tattoos, and the girl's got an undercut. So I'm a good 80% sure I know what this is. I'm like, okay, well, we all have a beer, we're hanging out, and then I'm going to be a good, dutiful roommate and get the fuck out of the apartment. So I fake a text from a girl that doesn't exist. I'm like, oh, look, Amber's texting me or whatever. I leave. It's 11:30 on a Tuesday. I'm drunk. I've got literally nowhere else to go. I walk back to the bar, sit down. The bartender's like, "Kevin, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Shut up and give me a beer." Sit there and watch SportsCenter for an hour. Go home. I come home. Rachel and I share a bedroom wall. And I go upstairs because I'm about to go to bed, and I look, and the light is on in her room, and I know that the walls are thin. So whatever the fuck is going on in there, I don't want to hear it. At the time, I was dealing with sleep apnea, which means I needed to sleep with like a yawn thing hooked up to my face, and unhooking that and hooking it somewhere else is a process that takes about a half an hour. So I unhook it from upstairs, I move it downstairs, I plug it into the downstairs thing, I'm on the couch. It's 1 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm there for roughly 10 minutes when Rachel comes downstairs wearing nothing but a towel, and she's like, "Kevin, I can't go through with it. It's really weird up there." And at this point, I'm a little frustrated because I feel like I've gone to the fucking mat for this threesome, and now the only person that's not on board is her. So I like take her by the shoulders and I shake her a little bit and I say, "You want this? Go upstairs and have a good time." And she says, "They're married and it's freaking me out." And I say, "Rachel, for the love of God, marriage was only invented as a way for landowning families to exchange livestock. You get up there and you fuck those people right now." So she goes upstairs. Time passes. I am trying to go to bed. The couch is like by the door, so I hear two people come downstairs and leave. 5 minutes go by. Rachel comes back downstairs. She says, "Kevin, you can sleep upstairs." I'm like, "No, I'm tired. I'm drunk. I'm committed to the couch right now." There's an awkward pause. And then she just says, "Kevin, it got really weird up there." And I'm like, "I'm going to stop you right there. Under no circumstances are you ever allowed to tell me what the fuck they wanted to do to you in that bedroom. I don't care. Leave me alone." And we never talked about it ever since. I don't have any advice other than, like, if you're going to do storytelling, Like, don't be afraid to tell a story that makes you look dumb. I want to say it's Dan Harmon has a theory about every story needs 8 parts, and it's roughly the hero's journey. You need to start in a familiar place, but you want something, so you leave that familiar place, and then you adjust your surroundings, and in adjusting you lose something, and then you come back home changed. And that's basically what a story is. And if your story doesn't do that in some way, it's probably not a very good story. That's all I got.